the importance today. Nor could he have predicted the number of Americans abroad that we help with their passports, with visas, with other problems that arise, or that we help offer to those who want to grow their families through adoption, or who find themselves in legal trouble or distress far from home, or the role our diplomats play, screening potential security threats and taking them off the radar screen before they ever reach your consciousness, potentially in the worst ways. Or that we create a new American job for every 65 visitors that we help to bring to our shores. So, my friends, we have to keep going. We can't afford the kind of delay and disruption that stands on the horizon in Washington. The exciting new trade negotiation that President Obama announced last week between the United States and the European Union will create the world's biggest bilateral deal when it comes to fruition, a transatlantic partnership that will match the scope and ambition of our Trans-Pacific partnership talks. But our work is far from over. 7 of the 10 fastest growing countries are on the African continent. And China, understanding that, is already investing more than we do there. 4 of the 5 biggest oil and natural gas discoveries happened off the coast of Mozambique last year alone. Developing economies are the epicenters of growth, and they are open for business, and the United States needs to be at that table. If we want a new list of assistance graduates, countries that used to take our aid but now buy our exports, we can't afford to fall back. And if we're going to seize this budget crisis as the great opportunity that it can be, we can't shy away from telling this story to the American people, to your members of Congress, and to the world. But let me emphasize, jobs and trade are not the whole story, and nor should they be. The good work of the State Department, of USAID, is measured not only in the value of the dollar, but it's also measured in our deepest values. We value security and stability in other parts of the world, knowing that failed states are among our greatest security threats, and new partners are our greatest assets. The investments that we make support our efforts to counter terrorism and violent extremism wherever it flourishes, and we will continue to help countries provide their own security, use diplomacy where possible, and support those allies who take the fight to terrorists. And remember, well, I can't emphasize this enough. I'm looking at a soldier here in front of me with a ribbon on his chest. Deploying diplomats today is much cheaper than deploying troops tomorrow. We need to remember that. As Senator Lindsey Graham said, it's national security insurance that we're buying.